Welcome back to Terran Blooms. Here is what the outside rows look like with a bunch of snow on them. And the side of the house too, we're supposed to be getting about a foot. I also have an update on our Eucalyptus and Parker the cat watching us. We have the Eucalyptus baby blue and a little bit of the silver dollar here in the back. These are looking much better after I raised the LED lights and stopped using the fertilizer. I don't know if I was just using too much, but they're looking much better. They're about 3 to 4 inches tall, the bigger ones. And these I started about 3 months ago, back around, I think it was Thanksgiving. And we have another tray. These are mostly the silver drop over here. A couple of the baby blue mixed in. And in these little containers, I put in ones that I weren't sure were going to make it. Some of them look good, some of them don't. And here's the ones I got from Florette, the silver dollar. Also have the Snapdragons, the cuttings that I took. Some of them actually look like they're getting ready to flower. I'm going to keep a few of those because I just want to see if they're actually going to flower inside. And then I'm going to take cuttings of the rest. And here's what it looks like. And this is some mint, cat mint. I trimmed that. Also have some mountain mint, which the cuttings didn't take, but I'm going to trim it just so, see if it'll push out a little bit more. Also have the lemon mint. I'm going to trim that as well. And then there's the silver dollar again. This is before I moved it together to condense it. And those are the Snapdragons cuttings I took from the cuttings. See if those will root and give us more. Parker just being a great, observer. That's the kale and the peppers that I just started. Some peppers didn't come up, but that's okay. I can move the ones that extra seeds came up in. These are the ones that I sown just barely, not even 2 weeks ago. 10 weeks out. Everything's looking pretty good. If anything, I sowed some more seeds, but wasn't too worried since I had just started these. The yarrow's looking great. And the lemon and puff, I only seen one come up, and then there's a couple that I just started, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get more germination on those. This is the Dusty Miller, and I wasn't going to transplant those around, just see if any more seeds come up. Here are the Snapdragons I got from Florette, the Costa series. Looking pretty good. Some of these I had to resow, and they're coming along great. These are the sweet peas. I took cuttings off of them. They're still getting really long. All the cuttings took, most of them I should say. Waiting for the snow to melt, and I will plant those out. Here are some extra Snapdragon cuttings I had taken, still going well. These Snapdragons weren't looking super hot. Don't know if it was the fertilizer or the shallow root trays, so I'm going to be taking those and refreshing the soil. These are 72 count tray. I'm going to put them in a 50 count tray and also separate out the ones that have more than 2 plants growing in them. Here are what they look like, and here's the extras. See if that will help with the new growth. And the same for the other 2 varieties.